Hello, hello! Welcome to my review of the last episode of Wednesday Season 2. Did the season finish with a bang? And what will Season 3 entail? Let's dive right into it. The Knight family, with the captive Pugsley, has now retreated to the bullpen, the old family cabin that Wednesday broke into way back in episode 3. The plan of the Knight family is to get Pugsley to Iago Tower and use his electricity to power Isaac's contraption and remove the hide abilities from Tyler. It has been decided that it's too late for Francoise and Tyler should be saved instead, whether he agrees with it or not. But they need to make a pit stop to get Thing on board. He used to be Isaac's hand! I don't think that anyone had that theory on the internet. That was a real twist of the season, I think. If somebody had thought that the Thing would be part of the zombie, please accept my sincere congratulations. Thing saves the day in the end, which is cool I guess, if a bit anticlimactic. We love Thing though, he's the best, and great to have on the side of the good guys. We also get a CGI hide fight, which is okay I guess, and we finally see why they put that werewolf statue by the stairs, to have Francoise have an iconic death on it. I think we should have spent a bit more time with the family to flesh their relationship a bit more. Now I don't really know whether I should feel sorry for her death or not. She was a tortured soul who remained a mystery to the end. But at least Tyler gets a chance for redemption. And we do find out that the two Addams parents had indeed accidentally killed yet another of their mates, again in self-defense. And that was the reason why Isaac wanted to take care of them. How many villains can be produced that way? Did they kill one teenager per year? How many seasons do we have left? We do see though that Gomez practically sacrificed his electricity to help a friend, and almost paid a very high price for it. Enid gets her moment of glory when, having made peace with herself, her exes, and her nemesis, sacrifices herself to save Wednesday by becoming an alpha wolf and running off to the Canadian border. Maybe she was just trying to run away from the current political situation in America? This is the first setup for Season 3, with Fester picking up Wednesday to go hunting for Enid at the end of the episode. Okay, so I was wrong about Wims not being Wims, it was just her. In my defense, I think they certainly did not characterize the ghost very well at the beginning, in order to get some good footage for the opening 3 minutes of the second half of the season. Also, come on, they did some terrible retcon by making her a very distant relative of Wednesday, and the way she was able to appear both to Morticia and Wednesday, and generally hang out, was super silly and cannot really stand to scrutiny. And it was really unconvincing how she was pronouncing changes in visions, like she was seeing the weather. The visions were really problematic as well. They were different from the usual Wednesday visions in that they were not the realistic depictions we have seen her have in the past. Their dreamlike quality made them feel super fake, and I'm still not over that stupid bird holding that stupid flower over that stupid grave. What was that about? And then the switch. Now it's an Addams grave, but we don't know who he's going to be? Ugh. It just feels manipulative for the sake of visuals and trailers, rather than serving a storytelling purpose. Anyway, at least now I can go back and rewatch all the Wim scenes and enjoy the wisdom and good humor of my absolute favorite. I might have been wrong about the visions being fake and about Wims, but I wasn't entirely wrong about Ophelia. She wasn't the big bad of the season, mostly because this season had multiple small bads, but she does wish Wednesday ill, and she might just end up being the big bad of Season 3. There certainly seems to be a connection between them at the very end of the episode. Honestly, until that last scene, the episode had been a bit of a letdown. The first half of the season had way too much build-up, which was dissipated by that explosive mid-season finale, and the rest of the season just didn't feel equally big. That's not necessarily bad. Wednesday cannot save the school every single season, but it feels like the stakes were quite low. And the last episode was a bit deflated, with storylines having been resolved in episode 7. I guess you can't have everything. We know that there will be a Season 3, hopefully sooner than later, and we have some good setups for it already. In the meantime, I will finish with some random tangents. Morticia trying to run a seance with these two hiddens is hilarious. The Night Thing anagram was shambolic, and it's not just me saying it, Wednesday agrees. There's another reference to Psycho, the famous Hitchcock classic that the show had paid a small homage to in episode 2, but now Wednesday actually names the film. I sincerely hope that this dog had a good life. Wednesday does have some feelings for Tyler when she makes a mistake and releases him instead of killing him in Iago Tower. And she also makes a good point about the musical choice of Isaac. He picks Toccata and Fugue in D minor by Bach, which is an almost cartoonishly villainous choice. But give the guy some credit, Wednesday, he's been buried for 30 years, he hasn't had time to absorb any pop culture. He also did call everyone old friend, so probably he was uncool even in the 90s. He should have called everyone dude! Sorry, I won't make any other jokes. we're almost done. Pugsley managed to make someone feel sorry for him enough to be his friend. Tyler, observing his parents' graves, gives us a bit of a time frame. We are in fact in present time. They are even a little bit in the future, with the good sheriff having died at the end of September 2025. How long has this season lasted though? The ground on his grave is still fresh. I thought we were at the end of the semester or something. Isadora Capri may not have been related to Isaac, as I thought, but she was not just a music teacher. She has a collective of big monster outcasts that she invites Tyler to join. Her dad was also a Hyde. I mean, are Hydes actually rare? It's another good setup for season 3. The episode finishes with another nice cello rendition of Sweet Dreams by the Eurythmics. And at the end of the episode, Hester Frump has gone from love to hate to plain hate. I think that's it from me. I will most likely be making a few more Wednesday videos. If you'd like to see them, why not like and subscribe? As always, thanks for watching.